Hello, this is Cheese.6 back with another Minecraft video. First off, I wanted to thank you all for all of the incredible support you've been giving me recently. In the past 2 weeks, I've more than doubled my subscriber count, which after 9 years of me uploading off and onto YouTube is just totally unprecedented. So thank you. If you're watching this and you haven't already, please do consider subscribing because I've got a lot planned for the future of this channel. Anyway, back to the good stuff. This video is all about things you should do before updating to the Nether update. Much of this will be applicable to all versions of the game, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm here on a creative copy of my survival world, just makes recording this video a little bit easier. Number one may be a little unexpected to some of you. It is a brewing system. You're going to be spending a lot of time in the Nether, so why not get a backlog of night vision and fire resistance potions. I have this one set up to fill up shulker boxes right now, but you can funnel them into chests or straight into a dispenser to walk over the pressure plate and fire it out. This design is modified from Etho's Let's Play episode 534, and I'll have that in a card in the video and in the description below. Second, and maybe most important, is a gunpowder farm. Yes, that's right. If you've seen my recent video about the best way to find netherite, you'll know that my favorite method for finding the ancient debris is to dig a tunnel, fill it up with TNT, then blow it up. It would be really difficult to go out and hunt enough creepers or ghasts to get this gunpowder, but with a simple farm, this is a little less than simple, it's Ilmango's witch farm. With a simple farm and an AFK session, the amount of gunpowder becomes really negligible. I use Ilmango's witch farm to get gunpowder because creepers and witches both drop gunpowder. As you can see, I have a little bit of gunpowder here. But there are plenty of easy designs right here on YouTube for Java and Bedrock, so make sure to find one suitable to your needs and get to making that precious, precious TNT. Number 3 goes hand in hand with the gunpowder. This is a sand duplicator. This design is by Razeworks. I will leave a link to that in the description and in a card right now. You can see it's a little buggy right now, but basically what's happening is that the sand is kind of half going into the portal and half landing on the block. So if I reset my spawn real quick, boom, and then go into the portal from the other side. If I reset my spawn and then go into the portal, we'll see that the sand is getting duplicated into the end dimension here, and then I'm breaking it with this torch, and it's going down these hoppers. I'm packing it into shulker boxes here, and then sending them down into these chests where it's filling up. I have a dragon egg duper as well. But yeah, this is totally vanilla, totally survival. Obviously not right now. This is my copy of my world in creative. But all of this was done in survival. It's a really cheap, really easy way to get sand. And yeah, make sure to go watch Ray's video on this after you're done with this video. But yeah, it's a really simple, really easy, effective way to get a ton of sand really quickly without having to do any shovel destroying, which I think is great. And obviously, if you're against duplicating glitches and things in Minecraft, then, you know, you don't have to use this. You can go out and just mine sand the old-fashioned way. I just think this is, for my purposes of getting a bunch of TNT to blow up the Nether, it's a good way. It's a good method. So take that as you will. In the most recent snapshot, you can recycle 1 bar of gold with the piglins indefinitely by killing them as soon as they touch the gold bar, but that will almost certainly get patched in the future. That's why I think it's a good idea to build a gold farm if you don't have one already. I'm gonna turn those ghast sounds down real quick. Just turn it all down. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea to build a gold farm before the Nether update so you can trade with the piglins as they become full features in the game. This will get us nether quartz and obsidian and gravel, all previously non-renewable, which I think is very cool. Obsidian was technically renewable with the end gateway, and gravel was renewable with duplicating, but you know. This is a great gold farm design by Serpent Dagger, again, link in the description. this is what we have built on our 2-player server, and I think that it's really not that difficult to get this many wither roses. We did it without even having a wither farm. Pro tip, you don't need a farm to get this many wither roses. You can just set up a wither boss, put it in the end, and run around collecting the roses from all the dead endermen until you have enough for this build. That's what we did, and I think it works really well. And it's a good farm. It's a little pricey with these the powered rails there, but you get enough gold to make up for it very quickly. I also think this farm is a great idea to build because it gives you not only gold, but also gunpowder. So you're basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The only downside to this farm is that the spawning will change in the Nether update depending on biomes, etc., which could break the farm after you spent all the effort to build it. So this particular design may be something you'll want to AFK at over several nights while you're still in the Buzzy Bees update to make sure you have enough gold to fall back on in the future. Like, we have been doing this since we built the farm several months ago, and as you can tell, we have a lot of gold. We've also been using this river biome drowned farm designed by Ilmango because it's a pretty efficient way to get gold. So for this I have a sorting system and a shulker box filler, but again, you don't have to do any of that. And you will see that it does get a pretty good amount of gold. We have this and a whole full shulker box just from, I think, 24 hours of AFK, maybe a little bit more than that. But each shulker box full of gold ingots is equivalent to 4.5 double chests of the gold nuggets from the pigman farm. And since we have 2 people on the server, one of us can AFK at each farm. Not bad. The final thing you should do before the Nether update is you should try to get enchantments for your netherite gear. This can be an AFK fishing farm, some sort of villager trading system, or doing it the old-fashioned way. The important part is that you have a backlog of enchanted books so you can easily re-enchant all of your netherite gear. This is because in the current version of the game, all enchantments disappear when you're upgrading from diamond to netherite. If this changes in future versions, just ignore me. So that is all I have. Those are my tips and suggestions for things that I think you should definitely do before the Nether update officially drops. So leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it or found it helpful, and let me know in the comments if you think of anything else you should definitely do before the Nether update releases. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell if you haven't already. This has been Cheese.6, and I will see you next time.